Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take out Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
What do you want, Oos? Because whatever it is, I don't have time for it.
Look, man. I just want to talk. That's all.
Talk? Bro, after everything that's gone down between us, you really think we still got things to hash out?
Listen, it's about Mutiny, man. They're tearing this place apart. We can't just sit back and watch.
Then why don't you go chat up the Rock? Final boss can be that final hero.
I tried, bro. Rock's too wrapped up in his own world to deal with this. But this ain't about him. It's us, Oos. I need you to help take down Mutiny.
You need me? Can't rebuild the bridge you already burned. This isn't like when we were kids fighting over the TV remote. It's real.
I know, but I wish it was that simple. Back then, we could throw down and be good after. All it took was a quick scrap and we're straight.
Yeah, I'd beat you up until Mom turned the hose on us.
Beat me up? Big bro, I remember laying you out until she cooled us off.
Is that right? Well, Mom ain't here now, and I got time before the show starts. How about we get in the ring and see who really needs saving?
Oh, it's on, Oos.
Main event, Jey Uso.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso!
The one thing that hasn't changed about Jey Uso is his unrelenting desire to be at the top of WWE.
Yeah, and at this point, I don't think anything can hold him back. Jey Uso has truly reached main event status.
And Jey looks ready to deliver on his unbelievable hype.
His opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
And it's Jimmy Uso looking to get this singles match underway.
Well, Jimmy Uso might not be the first name you think of when you think of solo acts in WWE, but you can't sleep on Uso. Jimmy's a crafty competitor, and the gears are always turning when he's in the ring.
Yeah, you might want to keep your head on a swivel when you're in there with Jimmy Uso. He's definitely got something up his sleeve.
But this is the man they call main event, Jey Uso, and for good reason. We're about to see Jey steal the show in a way only he can.
Years of show stealing in the tag division cemented Jey's legacy. But we've learned over time that Jey just might be even more dangerous all by himself. Oh my gosh!
And Jey has been taking hits after hits in this one.
It'll be an arduous task for Jey to recover after tonight's battle.
From the top!
Diving headbutt!
That might have put it away.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost unbelievable.
Jey Uso is a superstar who you can never quite keep down. Corey, that has to factor into this match, right?
Absolutely, Cole. Jay's resilience and borderline defiant attitude could very well be his key to victory here. As long as he keeps that fire inside him and keeps on fighting, Jay can be unstoppable.
And now thrown back into the ring. Oh, and it's reversed. Takedown, and now punches right. What a shot.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Jimmy with a menacing look toward his own flesh and blood.
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack. Spear! Does Jimmy have any fight left? There it is.
Now the pin. What a match, but it's Jey Uso picking up the win.
Here is your winner, main event, Jey
Jey
Uso!
Uso proving he might be right about doing whatever it takes to accomplish his goals.
It's the Scottish Warrior ready to get his hands on CM Punk. That's not CM Punk. It's Kevin Owens.
And his opponent, from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
You can feel the fury coming off of Drew McIntyre right now in waves, staring at this CM Punk imposter, Kevin Owens.
Punk might be having a laugh sitting at home right now, but KO is about to pay the price. Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
That's how you establish dominance. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Gets driven into the corner.
Boom! What a right! Grit your teeth. Just going all out with every blow.
Stumps.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Flat out power into the scoop slam.
Insulting.
The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
Into the cover, looking for the win.
Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
Just a step ahead of Owens. Oh, devastating boot.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Taking flight. Senton from the apron.
Fell like a boulder out of the sky and absolutely flattened the target.
Drew's competition knows he's into deep waters now, and McIntyre is the king shark. moly! Meet the barricade.
He answers right back. He's making his way to ringside now.
There's some power behind that punch. Big overhand. Oh! Seeing them fighting on the... Drew is setting him up for the Claymore. That'll take his head.
What the hell? That's Lex's King.
Oh, we've got another CM Punk out here.
Gigi Dolan out of nowhere with a high knee. And here comes KO to direct traffic.
This pack of punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart. I don't like the looks of this. Go to sleep.
Clearly, they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got?
Insult meet injury. GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice.
We need some help out here. Is anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback in the war against mutiny.
And Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.
Yo, that felt right. Like old times. Clearing the air with the fight. Felt good putting all that stuff behind us.
For real, man. And hey, I'm sorry for not having your back with all that family stuff a few months ago.
Nah, I wasn't even upset about that. I was angry about, well, something. You know, I can't even remember what it was this time. Are you sure you weren't mad at me?
I don't think so. But maybe. Look, with our history, I'm sure one of us had heat with the other one for a legit reason.
Well, it's squashed now. And you know, if we can show up in the ring together, take on Mutiny side by side, maybe Rock will realize that it's time to put family first, not just the cash flow. That would really put the nail in Mutiny's coffin.
Yeet. But first things first, we gotta get our groove back. Let's line up a tag match. Knock off any rust.
I'm down, Oos. Let's remind everyone why we're the baddest tag team in the game.
Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized Mutiny? You daft? Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on Mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all of Punk's mini-me's show up, and they will show up.
This time, I'll be ready for him.
Let me talk to you, Seth. Look at you, walking back in here to Raw with nothing but a story to tell. You're lucky all you lost was your old belt down there in NXT.
It's not just about the belt. Mutiny is running wild, and nobody's stopping them. They're tearing apart everything I built.
Hey, you know, you're not the only one with fond memories of NXT, man. Everything I've achieved, it basically started there. And I get it, man, it's tough watching Mutiny destroy everything like they are.
Especially when the board seems more than happy to wait until Survivor Series and hope for the best.
Right? It's like they're a bunch of dummies just watching a ship sink and hoping it'll suddenly start floating by itself.
I'm not willing to let this place and my legacy disappear.
Well, charging in head first didn't exactly pan out last time, did it? Maybe you need a new strategy. And some help.
Maybe I do.
Let's make sure you understand that I'm telling you the man they call the Megastar's willing to have your back in this fight, right?
Yes.
All right, good. And don't you mean, yeah?
I mean, yes. But let's do it.
Okay, then let's show Mutiny whose game this is.
Seth Rollins and LA Knight, an unlikely duo we did not see coming.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 458 pounds, the team of Seth Rollins and LA Knight.
I love this pairing. Rollins' technical skill and LA Knight's charisma. This could be the next tag team power pairing if they gel right.
That's a big if, Saxton. Both these two are alpha personalities. If they're not on the same page, there's going to be more clash than cooperation. DIY has arrived.
Seth Rollins is surely still stinging from that loss against Trick Williams.
Absolutely, Michael. Seth's not one to forget a betrayal. And being handcuffed to that ladder, I'm sure he's looking to dish out some payback, title on the line, or not.
And we'll see if LA Knight can help him do just that. I've heard he's equally fired up about Mutiny's antics. Oh, my God! Right back into their own corner.
Those two are in such a cohesive rhythm out there.
It's like playing jazz, but using your opponent as the drum.
What a punch!
Got him in the corner now.
One step ahead there.
Neck breaker.
Ouch. Power slam. These attacks are chipping away at him.
Such physicality from Knight. Ooh, that knee knocking the wind out of him.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework. Tag made.
Oh, right to the gut.
Man, oh man.
He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two.
Boom! Small package driver. Ooh, brutal knee strike.
Sling blade! Oh my goodness. There's the jumping knee drop.
So precise. Sound the alarm.
Air raid siren.
I don't know how you survive that.
Turns back Ciampa's attack.
And now placed in the corner.
Countering that offense.
One counter met by another.
Yanked right off the apron.
Oh, no. Oh, sent straight into the corner hard.
The black heart with a counter.
Several reversals, neither superstar.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Turns the tables, shoulders down. And a kick out.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
And a reverse power slam. What a move.
I'm worried our announce table will soon be in the line of fire here.
Who cares about the table? What about us?
You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
Top rope.
Superplex. You really have to throw.
Here we go. Here's the pin. Just kicks out.
The end was in sight.
Some mental chess here from Rollins.
Tag. Oh, he flips that around. Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No way. No way. Pedigree.
I think that's it. That must be it. Guys, he put him away. That's a pretty big win.
Here are your winners, the team of Seth Rollins and LA Knight.
Seth Rollins and LA Knight have done it. A little payback, a tremendous victory, and possibly the start of a powerful new alliance.
This team could really shake things up, Michael. Everyone, except Mutiny, is going to be thrilled if these two keep teaming up.
Now tell me that wasn't the sweetest taste of payback. Man, chewed them up, spit them out, flushed them down the toilet. You know how we do it. Yeah!
You're right. You're reminding me of my Shield days. Always ready to throw down, always having each other's backs. There's nothing like it.
Then why'd you guys ever hang up those vests?
Long story. But maybe it's time we break them back out. Interested?
At reforming the Shield? Yes.
Don't you mean, yeah?
Well then, yeah. And first order of business, I'll tell you what, let's go down to Orlando, march right in, Shield style, and get your original NXT belt back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah! Wait a minute. The Shield was a trio. Don't we need another guy?
You're talking to the architect. You don't think I already have someone in mind?
Well, next week, Raw is in Evansville, Indiana. And as we just saw, you cannot keep them apart, so why even try? The monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman, versus Big Bronson Reed in a last monster standing match. That's next week live on Raw.
No protection, no sanctuary. Lyra Valkyria has arrived.
Lyra possesses amazing technical wrestling abilities, which have worked great as equalizers against tougher opponents. Io Sky is here to show who's really in charge.
A woman who has reached the top of WWE but still demands your respect.
Io becomes more vengeful, more vicious as each opponent suffers her wrath.
Well, this is the Io Sky era, and you must understand Io will do whatever she deems necessary to maintain her position as a champion and main event competitor in WWE. Io is one of the premier aerialists in the game today.
Introducing the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria. And her opponent from Tokyo, Japan, the NXT Women's Champion, Io Sky.
You win this title, you are primed for big things.
Lyra Valkyria is powered by the spirit of Morrigan, the Irish goddess of war. Morrigan took the form of a raven to decide who lived and who died in battle.
Look, I appreciate her love of folklore and fantasy, but this is real life. It's time for Lyra to lock in, whether in raven or human form.
Lyra Valkyria is a mystical woman with sensational ability who remains calm in high-pressure situations, perfect for deciding an opponent's fate.
And standing across the ring is the sinister Io Sky. Io's gift for ruthless attacks has made her feared in both locker rooms.
I agree, Saxton. Io delivers a different type of air show from your average high flyer, and it's something fierce. Io Sky is a walking lethal weapon.
Lyra Valkyria is always on the hunt, always looking to ascend here in WWE.
Yeah, but that sort of tunnel vision could easily come back to bite Lyra, Cole. When you have a singular focus like Lyra does, it's only a matter of time before it's used against you, and you become the hunted. Rising to her feet, and she's going to be met with something fierce.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
O'Connor Roll looking for the win. Look at the bridge, too.
And she fights it off.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Big counter by Sky.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
From way up, double axe handle connects. And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready to put her away. Io looking for a submission, face first. Koji clutch applied. Gotta figure out a way out of this one or it could be over.
This is painful to watch.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that. What a counter!
Now she's looking for some momentum.
She's trying to rally, giving it all she's got to get back on top of this match.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that. Oh, that opens the door for Valkyria.
Gets underneath and into the arm drag.
Champ's down. This one's for everything. 3, no, a kick out just in time.
This is where desperation becomes a factor. Time to pull out all the stops.
Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility. She escapes the attack.
She is in a precarious position.
Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now it's going to get ugly and going to get bad up to the top rope.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Avalanche Spanish fly. The volatile essence of Sky paying off with that move.
Might be going high risk here. Here we go.
Picture perfect moonsault. And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
And the champ retains.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Io Sky.
So she succeeds in defending her title tonight.
She just proved you come for the champ.